And welcome in, everybody. Glad you're with us. The show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the Los Angeles Dodgers going up against the Colorado Rockies. Well, Singy, today we get to see one of the game's best power hitters. He's tied for the league lead in home runs.
Yeah, he's not just hitting dingers. He's crushing them, Boog. No paint scrapers for him. His bat has been a huge boost to this lineup. Question is, how will they pitch to him today?
All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. All right, first pitch coming up. And on the hill, John Donaldson. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, he's been giving up a lot of hard contact this season. I mean, coming in, guys are hitting comfortably in the high 200s. So many times there's some bad luck, but then also there's just a little miss here or a little miss there that changes the outcome of the at-bat. We'll see if he can be consistent and make adjustments quickly in this one.
Hard ground ball, base knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Everything came together for him. Smashed that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
And up to the plate is Will Smith. 3 hits last night, so he was a big factor in getting that win. That one finds the zone. 0-1. Nobody out. Runner at first. Next offering upstairs. That one missing inside.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Next pitch misses, and that's ball 3. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance, works the walk.
Well, interesting, he went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the guy with the fastball.
First and second, no outs. Ripken will hit next, and he takes one right on the black, and it's 0-1.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good read and can determine whether or not he can score on that base hit.
Misses outside, and it's 2-1.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Next pitch is outside.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings and misses, and the count's full.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
Gets a piece and stays alive.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
And they're all loaded up.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out free bases at this rate.
Here's Jose Ramirez. Strike 1. Bases loaded, nobody out here in the second game of the series. Strike 2.
And you strike out, and you get a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
Oh, he hit him, and that brings home a run. Bases loaded, nobody out. Ruth getting ready to hit. Golden opportunity right here. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Smith on third. Ripken on second. Ramirez at first with no outs. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes, and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter, to track.
That one at 95, missed up top, and that is ball one. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
He came out of his mechanics there. Typically likes to shoot the ball the other way, but that time a little anxious.
And now it's Ronald Acuna Jr. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. Fought off foul.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
In the air, right side. Brings it in, and there are two outs. Let's take a look at our lineup. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
And Judge spoils that one. Two outs, bases are full. And it's even up. Judge waits.
Man, that pitch was dotted. So much talent on display when this guy's out there on the hill.
That one missed.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes...
Oh, now this one gets away at the plate. Bench collects, fires to first, throws it away.
Well, some errors hurt way more than others, right? I mean, 2 runs come in right there, so definitely a tough one to get over, and that could have been a very different result if they make the play cleanly.
So now it's Freddie Freeman. Another solid power season. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Throws to first. They limit the damage here. 3 runs for them here, and they move ahead. Bottom half of inning number 1 coming up. It's the Dodgers. Back here in Denver. And on the mound today, Kodai Senga. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Well, he's putting together a really nice season on the mound. ERA in the low 3s. Very respectable when you consider guys are looking to do damage. They're not trying to just walk and hit singles. They're trying to hit homers and draw walks and score runs. So when you have a guy that can limit the other team from scoring more than a few runs, that's really tough to beat game in and game out.
Time to check out the Rockies lineup. It features one of the sport's true superstars, Johnny Bench.
Well, he's just been a consistent and dominant power threat throughout his career. I mean, over 400 career home runs. I mean, that just doesn't happen to an average power hitter. This guy's been elite, and we'll see as he continues if he's going to make it into Cooperstown, into the Hall of Fame.
Swing and a ground ball. Slings to first in time.
Showing us right there why he's considered one of the best middle infielders in the sport. That's always a tough play going up the middle on the backhand. But what really made this play happen was that quick release, smooth exchange, and that was as smooth as it gets. And it had to be with the wheels going down the line.
Stepping in, Manny Ramirez. And the sweeper is in for a strike.
0-1.
2 out, space is empty. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. That one is upstairs. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. Rockies are down quietly. They trail it here 3-0. Second inning set to go. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Tommy Edman. Donaldson back to work. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Pajes hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Ohtani, a powerful designated hitter, 30 years old now. Let's remember a major part of his resume are those 3 MVP awards. Swings through that one out in front that time. Eric Summerskill with home plate duty in this one. Kind of known for being generous with the corners, Chris.
You know, I think that used to be a lot bigger deal in past eras where pitchers were working more in and out with their pitches. But, yeah, we'll see if those corners come into play in this one. Hey, no pitcher's going to argue at all.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, the catcher.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He walked and came around to score his first time up. Swings through that one.
0-1.
Ohtani stands at first with 1 out. Snap throw to first. Ohtani back in. And that one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And it's gone. An absolute smash to left. His second home run of the series. It's 5-zip. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made it pay.
Stepping in, the long ball threat, Cal Ripken Jr. Outside low, and it's 1-0.
With how good these offenses are, there's a lot of ball game left.
Swing and a pop-up foul and a play off to the right side. That'll find the stands. Still only 1 out here in the inning. That one found hard the other way.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safety for the fans. Last thing as a player, you want to look up and see a fan get hit.
on the inside corner for called strike 3.
Well, you could tell he wasn't expecting that ball to break back in on him. He may have been looking for something away, maybe something soft, but that slider on the inside corner absolutely frozen.
Ramirez, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. That clips a corner.
Oh, this guy is so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
It's through for a hit, and that keeps the inning alive.
The left fielder, number 3, Babe Ruth.
And up next for Los Angeles, Babe Ruth struck out swinging his first time. Here comes the pitch. Runner breaks for second. That's in for a strike. Safe at second with a stolen base.
Clearly not content with the lead they're working with right now, and I like that. I don't think you can get comfortable with a 5-run lead in today's game, and now they've got a good chance of adding on.
Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. Just missed. Just missed. Swings and misses. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count. See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. Back here at Coors Field, ready to go for the last half of the inning. John Donaldson digging in now. This is a true 5-tool guy. Not very many of them out there, but when he's on the field, you can't take your eye off of him.
Fans come to the ballpark to watch him play. And in baseball, to have such a talented player going out there every day and putting on the show that he does, just a joy to watch.
Hits for average power, the ability to field the arm, and then the speed. Really impressive. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Got him looking. He's got to be frustrated with that call. So he gets the call and picks up the strikeout looking.
Sometimes with a good hitter at the plate, he'll be the one to get the benefit of the doubt if he lays off on a close pitch like that, but just not right there. Strike zone definitely expanded a little bit with 2 strikes.
And the batter now, Johnny Bench. 4th on the batting average leaderboard in the National League. That misses, and that's ball 1.
Johnny Bench did a lot in his career to change the catching position. This guy popularized the one-handed catching stance, which not a lot of guys were using at the time.
Ground ball, Freddie Freeman. Steps on first for the out.
Batting 6, the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar.
Next to hit, Ezekiel Tovar. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Out to short, Ripken. On to first. It's a 1-2-3 inning for the Rockies. Nothing doing for the Rockies. It's 5. And we're back on to the 3rd inning. Now it's the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr.
Number 13, Ronald Acuna.
First offering, and it just misses.
I think this is an important inning on the mound for him in this game. He's got to find a way to settle things down and give some length in this start.
And another ball And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Swing and a miss, strike one.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And Chris, beyond the fact that he's so incredible defensively, he also can swing the stick. Swinging at ball 4. That was off the outside edge. Aaron Judge at the plate. He's 0 for 1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action. Judge enjoyed success at the major league level right away. He hit 52 home runs as a rookie, breaking Mark McGwire's record, and became the first Yankee to win Rookie of the Year since some guy named Derek Jeter.
Inside, almost got him. Now he breaks his bat. On the run, sends it over to first, and very nicely done for the out.
Got to feel pretty good for the pitcher. Absolutely sawed him off. Bat explodes, and then he makes an easy play on it. Pretty satisfying if you're out there on the ball.
Here is Freddie Freeman. And first offering is fouled off. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Dodgers down in order as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. And welcome back to the ballpark. Set for the bottom of the 3rd. So in now for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. That one ripped. Out of here. And they cut into the deficit. It's 5-1.
Well, there goes the shutout. Just like that. They're still behind, but this is a start. That cutter low and away can be a really tough pitch. You have to stay within your mechanics and trust that you can get good wood to it. Well, he did right there. Really nice swing, and he was rewarded for it.
Thairo Estrada to the plate. And the first offering is not close.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And it's fouled away. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the last half of the 3rd. Not even close there. 2-1. And that drops in for a strike. Got him swinging.
Well, that slider wasn't even close to the strike zone, and he got him to chase. That's just a bad approach right there. Either he was looking for something else and got completely fooled, or he was sitting all over the slider and just couldn't resist the temptation. But, man, really expanded right there and didn't have a chance of making contact with that pitch.
Andy Pajes in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. This one in the air center field. Judge makes the grab, 2 down.
The first baseman, number 17, Todd.
Back to the top of the lineup. Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies. And first offering is fouled off.
side, ball one.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Swinging a ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Next to hit for the Rockies, Owen Miller. Grounded out his first time. It's interesting, he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. First pitch misses.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position, because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Off the mark there, and it's 2-0. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where...
Oh, this ball is crushed into left field. It's on its way and gone. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 5-3. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. Can be pretty dangerous when you fall behind in the count 2-0. You still got to try to find a way to keep that hitter off balance. Well, he wasn't able to do it there. The hitter did a nice job of turning that pitch around, not missing it in a hitter's count.
Base is empty with 2 away. Manny Ramirez digging in for the Rockies. 0 for 1 so far. Just missed. Right side, hard hit. Edman slings to first, and that'll do it. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. Out towards right center. That's well struck. That one's deep. And it is gone. He'll touch them all. And they add to their lead. It's 6-3.
That's a swing that'll boost the win probability for sure. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Here's Bud Black.
Now pitching for
Here's a new pitcher from the pen, number 45.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
And first offering is fouled off. And now the lefty. Outside corner, there's a strike.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. It's going to really have to bear down.
That misses, and it's 1-2.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
One run across in the frame so far. Top half of inning number 4. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him way out front of the slurve.
now back.
Will Smith to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
And that's outside. One out, base is empty. Now a fly ball to right center. Pajes on the move to the alley. And there's two down.
Now batting. Shortstop,
Two down,
Cal.
base is empty. And the batter will be the shortstop, Cal Ripken Jr. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. And ball one.
Hey. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Jose Ramirez up next for the Dodgers. Three and two. Payoff pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Outside, and that is ball 4. That's a great at bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Oh, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Ramirez at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Checks over to first, back safely. Ripken off of first with 2 away. That one fouled off. And the 0-2.
Ball.
In the dirt.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And the runner stays where he is. Two outs. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
You know, this is a good time to step out of the box, take a deep breath, reset. A couple of change-ups. Probably won't see another one here.
Swings and misses, and that'll do it. Back here in Denver, and now the DH.
When he steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. He is so settled in there, he owns the home plate area.
Senga ready to fire now. That misses the zone, and it's 1-1.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Yeah, that's a little high. Line drive. Hauls it in for the out.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate. I think if you ask most baseball fans, their vote for greatest catcher of all time would be this man right here, Johnny Bench.
Bench in the box now. No balls and a strike. If Bench isn't the greatest of all time, he's on a very short list. Rookie of the Year, two-time MVP, 10 Gold Gloves. What didn't he do? The next pitch misses. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
And I'll tell you something else about Bench. He was at the heart of one of the greatest teams of all time, that Big Red Machine, and he deserves a lot of credit for their success. Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
Tovar stands in here, takes ball 1 low. 2 down, nobody on. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. There's the swing and a miss.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Two down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side. Edman whips it to first. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. Rockies are down quietly and can't cut into that 6-3 deficit. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. First pitch, not close. Ruth, a former MVP, a career batting average over .325, and they traded for him earlier this year. Just missed.
Struggled a little bit in this one. Couple of strikeouts earlier, but doing a much better job in this at bat to get ahead and find a good hitter's count at 2-0.
Late swing, foul to the left. Started to swing, held up. Hard ground ball, base knock. And the leadoff man aboard.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Turned on, but foul wide of third. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. And they're at the corners with nobody out. The throw to third. So runners at the corners, nobody out. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge, 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strikes.
Runners on the corners, no outs.
Let's go, Rockies!
Line drive, caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next to the dish is Freddie.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Let's go, Rockies!
First offering, foul tipped, and oh man, that rang off his mask. You could hear it from up here. Ruth, the runner at third. Acuna over at first with one away. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Started after it. Appeal to third. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. He's already homered in this game. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
Filthy changeup right there. Just pulled the string.
Just missed.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Way inside, gets out of the way.
It's a big opportunity right here, but I love the way he's slowing the game down. He's shrinking his zone, making sure he gets the pitch that he wants to hit.
2 on, 2 outs. That one hit to right. Pajes on the move and makes the grab. And that is that. Dodgers strand a couple as they're unable to add to their 6-3 lead. Back here at Coors Field, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton, and set to get us started. Bottom 5, Brenton Doyle. And that's in there at the knees. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. 1 away.
Now batting, the second baseman,
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. Struck out swinging his first time. And that skips in the dirt. And that one missing low.
2 balls, no strikes.
The Dodgers leading by 3. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he takes a strike.
2-2 now.
And a foul ball. He stays alive. Battling here as he fouls it away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And it remains 2-2. 9th pitch of the at-bat due next. Slice to right, fair ball. Now he turns and heads for second. In there safely.
Well, he really had to battle for that one. Man, that was so fun to watch. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
1 out, runner at second. And now the right fielder, Andy Pajes, in the dirt. Man at second. And that's through there for a strike. And 1-1. And there's a ball.
We got 2 balls, 1 strike.
Up the middle. Throw on to Freeman. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman,
So the lineup flips over. Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies. This guy is one of the best athletes in the sport. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. And now the count is even.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Line drive, base hit. The run scores from third, and it's 6-4. Throw cut off to second. He's in there.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Owen Miller. That one in there across the letters.
0-1's the count.
And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
Wow, no fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move till the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just kind of have to tip your cap on that pick.
Helton at second with 2 down. Stays alive.
Look like you got a little excited on that fastball. Got to think to yourself, you want to stay up the middle. That way, if you're a little bit early, you hit it out of the ballpark. You're a little late, opposite field knock.
In the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And we're back. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. Here's a big power threat. Shohei Ohtani. Ball 1 there. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Gets him to chase after that one.
1 ball, 2 strike.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout.
Well, that's always the key to effective pitching, is getting ahead in the count. And as a pitcher, it really allows you to start expanding the zone. Hitters become defensive, and all of a sudden that plate starts to get really wide. And what happens is, because of the pressure, you end up committing to a pitch as a batter before you recognize what it is, and that's what leads to the strikeout.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
0-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. And that's
1
in the
ball,
dirt.
2 strikes.
Off the mark there. 2-2.
2 balls.
Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Now it's 3-2.
He should get a pretty good pitch to hit here with 3-hole hitter coming up if he's walked.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Now here is Cal Ripken Jr. A couple of walks and a strikeout. Pitch misses, and that's ball 1. Next offering is fouled back. Two outs. And that one fouled off. And that's down and away.
2-2 to count.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side here in the 6th. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here. They're up 6. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 6th. So in now for Colorado, Manny. On the mound now, Jordan Zimmerman.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters better be ready to swing the bats. All these Rockies, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Curve in the dirt.
Well, he might have to look for a different put-away pitch right here, 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times in this at-bat, so might have it timed up and ready for it.
Sets him down looking. Frozen with the heater at the knees. John Donaldson, the next to hit. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Coming out of the bullpen and throwing beans.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves, knowing that they can miss the bat.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Cut off, throw to second. In there. That's a double.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
So, runner at second, 2 down. Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. Has grounded out a couple of times. On the ground. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 left for Colorado. They trail it here 6-4. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound. Angel Chevy.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Ramirez now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Scott Alexander up and loosening in the pen. Gilbreth also throwing. And he takes it himself for the out.
The batter, the left fielder,
Babe Ruth steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 3. In the air to left down the line. Ramirez sizing this one up. He's got it. There's 2 away.
The right fielder for 13. Ronald
Here's Acuna now. He's one of the best players in the game. Ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Dodgers go down quietly. They still lead it, though, 6-4. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary.
The center fielder, Trenton Doyle.
Zimmerman back to work. And there's a foul ball. Ground ball up the middle. Edman tosses to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Those plays can be tricky. They're routine, but that doesn't mean it's always going to be smooth. He delivered a good play right there.
Tyro Estrada digging in for the Rockies. Fastball gets the inside corner at the knees.
Cold night like tonight, last thing you want to do as a hitter is get jammed or even off the end. Trying to find that sweet spot on the bat. Tell you what, you're going to be trying to catch things out front, so off-speed pitches may be a good complement to that fastball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Couple of hits in a row for him here. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's the right fielder, Andy Pajes. Just off the inside edge.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
That one finds the zone, and that is strike one. That one at triple digits.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
Check swing. Now we'll look down to first. Yes, he did. Down he goes on strikes. Todd Helton digging in for the Rockies.
Oh, look out here. He's going to come up ready to swing in this situation.
That one finds the corner. It's 0-1.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And ball one.
Wow, triple digits on the gun. I know there are more pitchers that can reach that now than in the past, but it's still impressive to watch.
Tying run at the plate. Oh, look at the stop. Over to first. Nicely done for the out.
Well, that right there was all pre-pitch positioning. Put himself in the perfect spot to make a great play.
Now pitching for
Welcome
the
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Scott Alexander.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. 0 for 3 in this one.
Let's go, Rockies!
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
The hitter early and off balance on that swing. If I'm the pitcher, I'm taking a little bit more off, see if you can get him to chase something in the dirt.
Next pitch is outside. And misses inside. Hit on the ground to short. Zips it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, I believe we talked about how the ball is coming out of a pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
Hit hard on the ground to short. Sends it to first. 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the 8th. 2 outs, base is empty. And next for LA, Tommy Edman. On the ground to third. Miller gets it to first. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Back here in Denver, now the third baseman, Owen Miller. So they turn things over to the righty, Eric Gagne.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And that one fouled off. That missed by a lot. 1-1. And a foul ball. Swing and a miss. Strike three. That one came in at 99.
Well, pitchers have become so much better at commanding that high fastball. It used to be that a lot of pitchers didn't like to throw it because it threw off their release point and their mechanics, and they're aimed at keeping everything at the knees, get ground balls. But because hitters get a swing path that can lift balls at the knees up in the air and over the fence, this pitch has come back into play, and they are doing some special things with it.
One down, base is empty. To the right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-1 is fouled off. And that one is lifted in the air. Ruth puts it away for the out. And there are two down.
Up next for the Rockies, the designated hitter.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, John Donaldson. Cruising on the mound right now, but a dangerous hitter here in this spot. A guy with some slug to him. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Back here at Coors Field, new inning getting started, and now Shohei Ohtani.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
That misses, and now it's even 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. Around first, heading for 2. And he's going to get to second with nobody out.
Drove that ball nicely, put a great swing on it, and it jumped off his bat. Kind of put it all together there, and he's rewarded with the double.
So up next, Will Smith. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. And delivers outside. Ohtani at second with nobody out. Up the middle, a dive, he's got it. Fires to first, and that's a great play for the out.
Well, you can see right there, he looks very comfortable going to the backhand. Nice diving stop, gets up to complete the play. That'll fire the team up for sure.
Cal Ripken Jr. steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. This will be a big pickup.
Swing and a line drive, slicing into right field. Drops for a hit. He couldn't run it down. Shohei to the plate and scores. And they take a 3-run lead. That extends his hitting streak to an even dozen, Singy. Do opposing pitchers start to take notice when a guy's on a roll like this?
Yeah, I think so, Boog. It's not like it changes the scouting report on a guy or anything like that too much, but you're aware of who's swinging the hottest bat, and that's definitely him right now.
1 out. Runner at second. Now it's Jose Ramirez. Making a move at second base. On to pinch run for the Dodgers. Hesung Kim. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
0-1's the count.
One out and a runner at second here at the top of the ninth. This one in the dirt. Man at second. Down and in, moved his feet.
The count is full.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Runner at second here, one gone. Hit in the air out to center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. 2 away now. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Babe Ruth. Right through there for a strike. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. There's the strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Inning over, and it could have been worse. And we're back. Bottom of the ninth. Now the Rockies catcher, Johnny Bench. Now into the ball game on defense, Enrique Hernandez. He'll be out in left field. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Roki Sasaki.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and we see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swung on, belted. That's back. Absolutely hammered it to left center. A massive home run. And they cut into the lead. It's 7-5. That one just sounded different.
Man, might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Welcome to the game. First pitch out of the bullpen, a tough one. And you know he's just trying to get one in there for a strike. And on the other side, as a hitter, it's a great time to be aggressive and let it fly. It's not what they were looking for when they turned to him, but now he's got to find a way to reset.
Ezekiel Tovar digging in for the Rockies. 3 groundouts already. He's 0 for 3. Fly ball down the line. And a superb diving catch.
Ronald Acuna Jr. He's kind of sneaky. You don't realize how great he is playing all 3 outfield positions. Just a great diving catch right there. Shows he's ready to make a play every time he's out there.
He's 2 outs away. Next for Colorado, Brenton Doyle. And first offering is fouled off. One down, base is empty. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Well, so many hard-throwing relievers in the game these days. You would think that hitters have made the adjustment, but I don't know if you ever get used to it. Just pumping gas out of the bullpen. So hard to play catch-up.
That's down and in. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
The 2-2 goes down looking for the strikeout, and they're down to their last out.
Now back.
So 2 down now, and here is Thairo Estrada. Right through there for a strike.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there on the mound.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. Rip towards third. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Dodgers have won 4 in a row.
After 4 wins in a row, you start to think a little bit that you're on a roll, and that's the momentum that just takes on a life of its own. Players start hitting up and down the lineup. You never know who's going to come up with the big hit, who's going to come out of the bullpen and get the big outs, but it's a good feeling, and you want to extend it.
A 7-5 final score in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.